Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, surrounded by material success, yet feeling an ache you can't explain? Have you ever asked yourself, if I lost everything today, who would stay by my side? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to delve deep into a truth that many of us learn too late. The real blessings in life are not measured in money, possessions, or achievements, but in connection, purpose, and peace. You often chase the wrong blessings. From childhood, we're conditioned to believe that success means money, fame, and status. We grow up watching people with luxury cars, lavish homes, and expensive clothes being praised and envied. But let me ask you, when your heart is broken, can your bank account hug you? When your world falls apart, does your social status sit beside your hospital bed? True blessings aren't flashy, they're quiet, steady, and sometimes invisible. They are the arms that hold you when you're falling. They are the voices that say, you don't have to go through this alone. They are the simple, sacred moments of human connection that no amount of wealth can purchase. Let me share a story with you. Marjorie was a wealthy woman in her 60s. He had built a business empire, owned multiple properties, and had a net worth that most could only dream of. He was also alone. Her husband had passed, her children were estranged, and her friends were mostly business associates. One winter, he slipped in her home and broke her hip. You lay there for hours, unable to reach your phone. When he was finally found, he recovered in a private hospital suite surrounded by the finest comforts money could buy. But there were no visitors, no hand to hold, no laughter to warm the sterile room. You later confessed to her nurse, I spent my whole life building an empire, but I forgot to build a village. This is the silent tragedy of our age. We invest in what fades and neglect what sustains. Real blessing is someone who stays, someone who sees your flaws and chooses you anyway. It's the friend who shows up when you didn't ask, the partner who listens when you can't explain, the parent who forgives before you even apologize. Now think about your own life. Who can you call at 3 a.m.? Who brings you back to yourself when you're lost? Who makes you feel seen even when you're silent? If you have even one person like that, you are already rich. There's another layer to blessing, and not just someone to rely on, but something meaningful to do. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel needed? Is there reason to rise beyond routine and survive beyond existence? Having something to do isn't about a job title or paycheck. It's about purpose. It's about waking up with a sense that your presence matters, that your time here has weight, that your existence creates ripples. Let me tell you about Thomas, a retired carpenter. After 40 years of work, he moved to a quiet town. First, he felt useless. No more houses to build, no more clients to serve. He slipped into depression. One day, he passed a broken fence at a local park and out of habit went home to get his tools. He fixed it. The next day, he repaired a bench, then a birdhouse. People noticed, children waved, strangers stopped to thank him. Soon, he was known as the park grandpa. He didn't raise salary, he didn't seek recognition, but he had something priceless, a reason to wake up. That's what a meaningful life looks like. Not glamorous, but grounded. Not loud, but lasting. And then there's the deepest blessing of all, a peaceful heart. In a world that constantly screams more, peace is rebellion. It's the quiet confidence that says, I'm enough. It's the ability to sit in silence and feel whole, to walk through chaos and remain centered, to face uncertainty and choose trust. Peace doesn't come from perfect circumstances, it comes from perspective, from letting go of what you can't control, from forgiving what you can't forget, from loving yourself even when you feel unlovable. Sophia, young single mother, once told me her secret to peace. He said, "Every night after my son sleeps, I light a candle, make tea, and sit by the window. Don't think about bills or mistakes. Just breathe, and in that breath, I remember still here, I'm still trying, and that's enough." That's peace, and that's a blessing. So now let's put it all together. Blessing is not a number in your bank account. It's a name in your phone you can call when your world is crumbling. It's not how many followers you have, but how many people would notice if you disappeared. It's not a title on your business card, but a purpose that pulls you forward. It's not the absence of struggle, but the presence of strength. It's not the loud applause of the crowd, but the quiet knowing in your soul that you are living in truth. And here's the beautiful part: blessings can be built. If you feel alone, invest in connection. Start by reaching out. Call someone, write a letter, share a meal, listen more than you speak. Be the friend you long for. If you feel lost, invest in purpose. Try new things. Volunteer, mentor someone, build something, create beauty. Value, purpose isn't found, it's made. If you feel restless, invest in peace. Turn off the noise, journal, meditate, walk slowly, speak kindly to yourself, create space for stillness. And if you already have these blessings, take them for granted, nurture them, honor them, celebrate them, because what you appreciate appreciates. Let me end with a final story. A man in his 70s, was asked on his deathbed what he was most grateful for. He didn't mention his house or his investments. He said, "My wife held my hand every night. My kids called me every Sunday. My neighbor brought me soup when I was sick. Wrote poems that no one read but that made me smile. Slept peacefully. Woke up curious. Laughed every day. That's wealth." He closed his eyes with a smile, and everyone in that room felt what real success looks like. So ask yourself right now, what are you truly chasing, and is it blessing or is it distraction? Realign with what matters. Build a life that feels rich, not just looks rich, one with people you can rely on, work you love, heart at peace. Because in the end, that's all that counts. Thank you for watching this video. If this message moved your heart or opened your eyes, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with someone who needs to be reminded of what truly matters. And if you'd like to support this journey, join us as a member of the channel. Stay real, stay connected, and always stay grateful.
Before you leave, here's something special. In Buddhism, we believe that every encounter carries a deeper meaning. Would you like to discover your true soul connection, the one written into your destiny? Take the soulmate test today and unveil the hidden truths of your journey. Click the link below and begin your path now.
http://soulmate. You wisdom more, come, white.